Stick around at the end of the season finale of Return to New Vegas for a sneak peek of adventure into the Outer Worlds.
You got to accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, and latch on to the affirmative. Don't mess with Mr. In Between. You got to spread joy up to the maximum, bring gloom down to the minimum. Happy or pandemonium, bottles, walk on the sea. Do it straight, my hands are Joe Diana Way, no way beyond. What did you do just when everything was so dark?
I begin my journey to Boulder City to find the Great Khans. When I arrive, there appears to be something going on. I meet Lieutenant Monroe, who explains to me that the Great Khans have hostages held up in the ruins.
One of my patrols was on its way back from Novak when it came under fire from the Great Khans. They radioed for reinforcements, but instead of waiting for us, they chased the Khans into the ruins where they were caught in a crossfire. No deaths, but not all the squad got out. The Khans have Private Ackerman and Private Gilbert as hostages. Once the Great Khans have been killed or captured, you're welcome to retrieve any property they've taken from you.
Try to negotiate a deal with
Normally
them?
I'd turn you down since I have no idea who you are. But considering that the hostages are as good as dead when we attack, all right. I'm going to give you a chance to talk to the Great Khans. Their leader is a man named Jessup. If we hear shooting, we'll be coming in. But it'll probably be too late for you.
I make my way in to speak with the Great Khans when they are, well, let's just say they're not expecting to see my face.
What the hell? You're that courier Benny wasted back in Good Springs.
Mm-hmm.
You're supposed to be dead.
I'm still alive, motherfucker.
And here I thought us Great Khans were tough to kill. So, what happens now? Don't have it. Benny stole it right before he stabbed us in the back. He's probably back at the strip by now, laughing at me.
They explain to me that they'll willingly leave as long as the NCR lets them go. So I tell them that the NCR wants to cut a deal, saying that if they let the hostages go, everything will be fine.
Here, a souvenir for you. It's Benny's lighter. Shove it up his ass when you catch up with him.
I'll shove more than that up his ass.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
So I make my way to the New Vegas Strip. I finally reach my destination. Holy shit, there it is. Freeside's East Gate. I enter a small town called Freeside. As soon as I enter, I immediately get a feel for why this town is called Sin City. Drug addict. I'm not buying your drugs. Whoa! Fuck around and find out. Holy shit, as soon as I get in here, motherfuckers are trying to run me down? I attempt to enter the strip when I get stopped by security.
Submit to a credit check or present your passport before proceeding to the gate. Trespassers will be shot. Admission to the strip requires an official passport or proof that you are carrying the required minimum balance. These policies prevent less reputable persons from entering, and ensure a good time will be had by all who enter the strip.
Well, that didn't go as planned.
Look, Rexy, someone new's come to see us. Poor boy. He hasn't been feeling well lately. I'm the king. What can I do for you? Maybe so. Maybe so. You look like you might be able to handle yourself. Tell you what, you do me a favor, and I'll have some more work for you when it's done. Sound good?
I meet the king, who tells me he's in need of some work being done.
Freeside's not as safe as it used to be, so the money is well earned. Usually well earned, that is. Recently, my man told me that one of those bodyguards, a fella named Oris, is making a little too much money. Specifically, I want you to hire him. Play the part of an innocent tourist and follow his lead. If nothing happens, so be it. But I'm guessing things won't go so smoothly. Call it a hunch.
I go to hire Oris.
If you need to cross Freeside, no one will keep you safer than I will. 200 caps gets you my watchful eye for a trip to the South Gate. Done and done. I want to mention a few things up front. In order to ensure your safety, I need you to follow my instructions to the letter. We'll be heading down the main street here the whole way down. No detours. You go off sightseeing, and I go off to find another customer. I'll keep a brisk pace, so try not to fall behind. Now let's head out. To your left here is the old Mormon fort. You get roughed up, the followers there will patch you right up. And to the right here is the fun part of town. You haven't seen Freeside till you've been to the Wrangler.
Holy shit.
Hey, slow down. I don't like the look of some of those men ahead. Let's take a different way around.
What doesn't he like about them? What's wrong with them? This motherfucker gonna try to rob me?
Thought you could ambush us, huh? Nothing to worry about. If you had hired one of those other hacks, you'd be up to your ass in lowlife right about now. My thoughts exactly. Time is money, after all.
Okay. The thug is still alive. Ah. Hey, no. Can you come here? That motherfucker alive. I go back to tell the king what I've learned, and he gives me a new job to complete.
Okay then, I'll have some guys pull him off the street when no one's looking. You've shown me something, so maybe you can help me with a matter that's a little more important. A lot of folks around these parts who've been here a while resent the sheer number of people that have come into the area since the strip was built. In turn, the newcomers, most of whom come from the NCR, have gotten ornery from being resented. Sometimes things get violent. This is one of those occasions. Recently, a few friends of mine were attacked, and I want you to find out who did it. Words come that they just woke up over at the old Mormon fort just north of here. Head on over, see if they remember anything.
I head into the Mormon fort and come across a man named Roy.
Well, it happened at night, around 11. We'd recently made some caps off a bit of scrap we found and wanted to invest it wisely. As we were leaving the Wrangler, we must have taken a wrong turn and ended up in the squatter side of town. From out of nowhere, these big guys show up and start barking questions at us, wanting to know if we were locals. The kid there is about as proud as a local around here gets, and started yelling back at him. Then all hell broke loose. Kid got the worst of it, sad to say. They were big guys, young too. No old geezers like me. Hell, none of them looked even half my age. I was mostly face down in the dirt, begging for my life when it happened, so I only got a quick look at them. I hope you find the bastards that did this. If you want, try asking my friend Wayne over there about him. He saw more than I did.
I don't really know what else I can add. They were a bunch of guys, better dressed than most Freesiders, I guess. That help? What? No, I thought you were supposed to be here to help, and here you are making accusations. Hey,
Shut
wait,
up, you
I just
prick.
remembered something. I might have heard one of the guys that attacked us call another by name. We had just about had it when one of them said, "Hey Lou, we gotta go." At least I think he said Lou. It might have been something else. Now that I think of it, he said Lou something with a T. Tennant, that's what he called him. Lou Tennant.
I go to the king and explain what I learned from Roy and Wayne. He advises me to ask around the squatter areas to see if anything suspicious or big is going down at the NCR.
Hello. Don't think I've seen your face before. Are you a citizen of the NCR?
Sure.
You don't look like you're from around here, so I guess I can believe that. Just head to the northwest part of town by the old train station. We start handing out supplies at 6 every night. There'll be some guards by the door, but just remember that the password is HOPE, and they'll let you by right quick.
Ah, it's over here.
Hello? Hold up. What's the password?
Oh.
Head on through.
Helps. Welcome. There's food and water here for any citizen of the NCR. Please, have some.
You find out something about them soldier boys yet? Handing out supplies? Like food and stuff? That ain't nothing to get ruffled over. You find anything else? Nothing's innocent in Freeside. You should know that by now. No, I'm guessing they're doing something they know will cause a row, like keeping the food all to themselves. Ah, that would explain the goons. They're here to keep people like my friends away from the food. That ain't something I support. No, sir. I'm gonna see that those supplies are distributed a little more... What the hell?
King, we've got problems.
Lay it on me. What's going on?
There's a shootout going down near the train station. It's Pacer and some strangers. Might be NCR.
I want you to back him up. See this through, and there'll be something good waiting for you when you get back.
Trap yourself, buddy. Oh, damn.
I've already heard all about what happened, and all I can say is that I and all of Freeside thank you. Thank you very much.
I obtain a passport from the king, and I finally make my way into the New Vegas Strip.
Howdy, partner.
We are.
You've come for a piece, haven't you? Welcome to New Vegas.
Upon entering the strip, I'm greeted by none other than the man, or robot should I say, that saved my life. He tells me somebody is waiting for me and has been expecting my arrival.
Place to get started is Lucky 38. See that big old tower shaped like a roulette spinner? That's where you find Mr. House, New Vegas's head honcho, and he's itching to make your acquaintance.
I make my way into the Lucky 38 casino and go up to the penthouse, where I finally meet Mr. House. Mr. House.
This meeting has been a long time coming, hasn't it? You've come a long ways, literally, and I suspect figuratively as well. I have to ask, now that you've reached your destination, what do you make of what you see? Oh, come now, don't play the fool. Vegas has fools enough, a superfluity of them. They're what makes it so profitable. They come to Vegas chasing penny-ante dreams of high living, to feel like they're big shots, like they're winners. You see that you and I are of a different stripe, don't you? We don't have to dream that we're important. We are. Oh, don't be coy. You've been playing a high-stakes game ever since Victor dug you out of the ground. Don't be afraid to admit it. One of my employees has stolen an item of extraordinary value from me, and I want it recovered. Simple enough. My only concern is the recovery of the platinum chip. What happens to Benny, I leave to your discretion.
I'm gonna shove a lighter up his ass, Mr. House.
I will pay you 4 times the delivery bonus stipulated in your contract.
Oh my lord.
How's that?
That sounds great.
Well enough. Return to me when you have the platinum chip in your possession. It won't be easy. Benny is always surrounded by at least 4 bodyguards, except when he's in his private suite on the 13th floor of the Tops.
It is now finally the time I confront the man who shot me in the head and left me for the vultures, the man who stole my shipment. And what's even better, I get paid to kill him now. I arrive at Tops where they take my weapons. Not a fan of that at all. And then, I see him. The fuck-faced Benny hisself.
What in the goddamn?
My
Let's
God.
keep this in the groove, hey? Smooth moves, smooth. Hello. The guy everyone saw go in the Lucky 38, that was you?
Holy shit.
Oh, shit. I hit what I was aiming for. Guess you had brains to spare. Or you just thick-skulled. Either way, baby, this is good news. Maybe I can finally sleep at night, knowing you didn't die. What say you and me cash out? Go somewheres more private-like. Any questions you got, I'll answer. To start, I'll comp you the presidential. Best suite in the house. You deserve a taste of the VIP lifestyle. I'll hang out down here for a while to make everything look business as usual, then come to you. Any questions you got, I'll answer. Guaranteed. Here's the key to the prez. I'll see you there in 2 shakes. Ta-ta.
This motherfucker setting me up. I head to the presidential suite, and as I await Benny and his goons to arrive and attempt to take my life yet again, all of a sudden...
Baby, this little meet and greet of ours, chalk me up as a no-show. It would be 41 flavors of stupid to let you get a drop on me. You forced my hand. Hell, I gotta skip town because of you. That temper of yours. Kinda why this conversation's taking place over an intercom. Do me a favor and stay dead this time, eh? Good night, all. It's been a gas.
The little prick set us up, just not in the way I was intending on
Yo,
to.
why? I don't have any
I
guns.
realize I don't have any guns, so I hightail it out the doors of the casino. Realizing how badly I fucked up, I'm approached by a familiar voice.
Admires your accomplishments and bestows upon you the exceptional gift of his mark. Any crimes you may have perpetrated against the Legion are hereby forgiven. Caesar will not extend this mercy a second time. My lord, incidentally, it will interest you to know that the man you seek has fled the Strip and is likely making haste for Caesar's camp as we speak. Go to him, and you will understand. Seek Caesar by way of Cottonwood Cove, south of Nelson. The Cursor Lucullus will be waiting.
Not the ending you were hoping for? Yeah, me neither. I grab my stuff and head out, thinking just about how stupid I was. But nothing more for me to do, but continue on and continue my hunt yet again. Restarting's a bitch, but it's gotta be done. Now not only is vengeance on the line, but so are a shit ton of caps. I exit the Strip and make my way back into the wastelands of the Mojave to meet Caesar and the Legion. I've learned a lot of lessons on this path, and I'm sure I have many yet to learn. And if Benny just so happens to be listening, I will find you again. I will end your life the way you attempted to end mine. We will meet again.
Colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take. Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong? Oh, yes. Well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from... Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position.